Hi, Pisces. So, I don't know why, but I was kind of led to use a different oracle deck for you. I still want to do these, Power of Surrender, but I'm going to have to work in the tea leaf as well for you, Pisces. It's the full moon, March 18th, 2022. So let's just see. Let's get right into it. 23 seconds on the clock. Whoa, what was that wanted to flip over? What does the Power of Surrender deck have for my Pisces? Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So there may be a situation that's got you in a loop of worry, and you're being asked to release that worry, and then that would also require you to put some trust into the divine. Okay? Yeah, surrender to rest and sleep. So this is causing you to be awake at night, but the cards are saying there's no reason for that for you. Like you don't need to be having sleepless nights. So this is something that you can release. Someone may have you trapped in an illusion or something. Somebody may be trying to get you down. It is the full moon. And Pisces is one of those signs that can really tap into those emotions. If someone's sending you negative energy, it might really be affecting you. So you need to get some rest and take solace in the fact that there's no need for you to worry. Surrender to receiving support and love, Pisces. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So maybe if you need to talk to somebody on the phone, maybe you want to call up a friend and just say, I've been a little bit stressed out. It's nice to hear your voice. It might help you a little bit. Or something like that. Surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. That's true, right? You might be able to share something with somebody, but that's about where it ends, right? What they do with that information, that's on them. Of course you can share it. That's you doing your part as well. Like, some of you might be healers. Some of you might feel extra pressure to, maybe you got a personal reading request or something and you tried to give somebody a particular set of advice and they just don't want to hear it. That's out of your control. You did your part by trying to share that light with them. And maybe one day when the time is right for their story, it'll sink in and they'll think back on it. But until then, it's not for you to worry about. Surrender comparisons to other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. For sure, release comparison. That can be difficult to do sometimes, especially if you've been somebody who's been a little bit conditioned to think you're not so good, or if you've dealt with a lot of bullying in your life, people who are trying to get you down for whatever reason. Yeah. So it's time to come out of that way of thinking. I'm hearing ingrained. So yeah, for some of you that's ingrained in you. That maybe other people deserve things more than you, and that's just not true, okay? So come out of that if you can. Okay, what does Pisces need to know from the Moonology Oracle? Have faith in your dreams, Pisces. Waxing crescent moon. A win-win outcome is forecast. Your hard work is paying off. Excellent. Full moon in Libra, new moon in Capricorn. Even though tonight's full moon is in Virgo. And then we have at the bottom, blue moon, believe in the impossible. All right, so let's take this, careful there, careful there. Let's just see what these tea leaves have to say to my Pisces. I was asked to use the tea leaves, or instructed rather. So what do the tea leaves have to say to my Pisces? Beryl, you feel something is lacking from your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Goals. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. And I'm hearing Prince in my mind. Let's Go Crazy. It's been playing for like a minute, but I was trying to bypass it. I guess I shouldn't try to bypass Prince. Let's see. Beetle, this was upside down. Good fortune. What's that about? And then we have coins. Money will be coming to you in reverse. So this could be something, both of these came in reverse. These cards are shaped circular, so I wonder about that sometimes, but we're not going to pretend they didn't come out flipped in the reverse. What I feel from these altogether, right, with these 5 cards is that you're dealing with a situation that has you feeling stuck. And Pisces, the Hangman is Pisces energy. And I don't know if you actually are stuck or if you're, and I'm feeling this is a stale relationship for some of you guys. It's like maybe you don't want to admit that to yourself, or somebody around you is in a situation like this where they can't admit that it's really, on the surface it's okay, but it's time to kind of let go. Things aren't happening in this relationship the way that you thought they would, or the way this person thought they would. At the bottom, yeah, family wishes come true. So maybe one person wants children, one person does not want children. That's one of those kind of deal breaker situations. Some of you could be in a deal breaker situation. Yeah, we do have here, surrender the idea that you can fix someone. You can, and that's one of those things where either you do or you don't, right? Want children. So that's a situation where, yeah, it might be time to part ways. And that's not the end of the world, but at the time, it probably feels like the end of the world. Let's see, what is this? Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, okay? Then we got in reverse, door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So the feeling that you're having, what I feel with that is the feeling you have is correct, but you're not walking through the door. And so you're not going to be able to come into any new opportunities if you don't leave this stale situation, or whoever this is applying to. And that's up to you. Triumph over obstacles, right? Triumph over troubles, obstacles, depending on the choices you make. I know I said a while back, the tarot, it boils down a lot to the choices we make. And those lead to our outcomes. Life is all about choices. So in this situation, if you're feeling stuck with someone, whether it's a job or a partner in a relationship, you definitely should be reflecting, not comparing yourself to other people. Like, oh, well, they have kids and they look happy, you know, or I need to get married because they got married. I should be married by now, I'm hearing. You know what? I could give like a speech about that. You know how long I've heard people say to me, why aren't you married? Or, like, I ran into a guy once who I hadn't seen in at least a decade, and he was like, the first thing he says to me is, you still single? I thought you'd be married with kids by now. Why the hell hasn't anyone wiped you up? Like, hello, how are you as a person? Like, hi, how are you? Why would you jump right to that? You know, and or, you know, family members like, I pray for my daughter to have a husband by now. Like, you know, society is built to pressure you, and your job is to see through that fog. What is it that you actually want? And how do you want to get there? If you were to just buckle and do things because you think you're supposed to have it by now, you may get it by now, but then you might be miserable. Okay, so you have the wife and the 2 children and the dog, but you're miserable behind closed doors. But when you step outside, or when you send out those holiday cards, picture perfect. Or do you actually want to be happy? Happiness and well-being. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. Fly, ooh, a period of ill health, depression. Flowers, happiness. And moon, changes in your life. And I feel like all these good things came out, right? That was like a stream of good things. And then all of a sudden this unattractive fly. You know, I don't want to call it ugly because in some cultures, flies are extremely spiritually important. But there's a choice you're not making, Pisces, or somebody around you is not making. Maybe you're close to this person that's keeping them from opportunity and happiness. This may be dealing with a Leo. And I said when I got the cards got a little too close to the flame, I thought some of you might be dealing with a fire sign. Maybe that's a Leo for some of you. Leo or a Cancer that's close to Leo season. Let's go into the tarot and see what's happening. And if you're, you know, trying to control the situation, or somebody is trying to control the situation, you can't control another person. And sometimes thinking you can fix someone is just another way of thinking you can control a situation or a person, right? What does the tarot have to say to my Pisces gang? Communication, lots of forward movement, lots of different things happening at one time. Queen of Swords, okay. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Knight of Wands. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I want to clarify this Queen of Swords. For some of you, you could be dealing with the same-sex relationship. And others of you, this could be not a romantic partner. This could just be a friendship where you guys don't see eye to eye anymore and you're ready to go. Like you're just not feeling it anymore. But let's see, what is this Eight of Wands? Page of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, Temperance. So somebody's been waiting to communicate something to you, Pisces. Fire sign energy again. Could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. Could just be something in their chart or energy they're embodying right now. King of Cups. And the Five of Swords. For some reason, I get the feeling that there could have been some kind of a gossip situation here that led to like a bottleneck situation, some kind of pressure cooker kind of situation, like a misunderstanding that grew, but now it's grown to a point where I'm hearing point of no return. Five of Wands, or Five of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. What is this Queen of Swords doing here? And some of you are looking back at an ex who you can't seem to get over. Maybe you think the situation will change, but it's not changing right now. And it's time for you to let that rest. Queen of Swords, we have Ace of Cups here. And the Eight of Pentacles. So there could be an air sign that wants to come towards you with like an offer of a new beginning. Whoa. My battery's at 20%, so let me carry forward. Yeah, somebody wants to come back and work on something with you. Somebody who wanted to cut you out in the past. So this could be one person. This fire energy and this air energy. They cut you out before and now they want to come back. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Somebody who really prides themselves on independence or this is the energy you're in right now, Pisces, like they before had maybe been a little loosey-goosey, had been dealing with other people behind your back, or openly. Maybe they just were like, hey, I'm not really into a committed relationship right now, or hey, I didn't invite you because XYZ, and they would, you know, exclude you from things, and they would go out with other people and just kind of make you feel a little crummy. What is this Five of Pentacles about? King of Swords. And the Empress. Air energy again. So this person might want to come back, and you may not want to take them back. With the Five of Pentacles here being the focus, it's like you're already focused on making sure this person doesn't come back. But for some reason, it's like your mind is trapped in the thought of them. Maybe it's even the fantasy, or someone's having a fantasy about you coming back so they can cut you out. Or this is you, like you know that you don't want this person back, but you keep thinking about this situation. Virgo energy was similar too. Like a fixation on something. Can I get one more, please, on the Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords? The Moon. Yeah, I feel like somebody is waiting. For something. Either waiting for... It's like somebody's getting stuck just in the thoughts of this situation. If you haven't left it yet, or you're stuck with this person, or you're with this person and you feel stuck because you want to leave, but for some reason you haven't cut it out yet. Like, I know I need to break up with this person, but I haven't worked up the courage to do it yet. And I believe that's why the advice here is the Queen of Wands, but let's clarify. Why is the Queen of Wands here for my Pisces? Yep, Six of Swords. Moving away from situations like this where somebody's not really valuing you. Like, I feel like for some reason, a masculine is coming to mind. A masculine with the woman who is very, very flirty with other men. You already know that that doesn't make you feel good. Like, you know that. And if you're a feminine, I feel like you've already been through enough situations like this. And you're like, I know I need to go. But for the masculine, you're with this person and you're like, we've already had so much, you know, we've built together. But they're flirting with everyone right in front of your face. Is that something you really want to continue to put up with? Is it? Because like staying with something or staying in a situation long past the expiration date, like what you're feeling on the inside is going to start to show up. Maybe in the way you feel physically. So yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made, and this is your advice. Six of Swords, moving away from this situation. You may want to watch the Libra reading. Anything that gives you conflicted feelings, that's what that one's about. It's like, should I stay, should I go? But the advice is for you to move forward, away from a situation that's taking your power away. You know you don't feel respected in that situation. Why are you staying in that situation? Is there anything else for this Queen of Wands and Six of Swords? Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah. You're starting to think a lot about... Yeah. You don't trust this person. You don't trust this situation, whatever it is for you. So the advice is for you to move forward. Of course, full moon energy, it's all about what we need to release. So that makes sense for why this is coming out. But let's get some clarity on the Six of Pentacles here. The outcome for me, Six of Pentacles, is you leaving for something else. Something eventually that'll bring you equal give and take. leaving for yourself, and then welcoming in these opportunities, right, that we saw with the tea leaf deck. May I have one for the Six of Pentacles, please? Yeah. I feel like this is you stepping into your emotions. Yeah, having a more healthy emotions. Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups upright. Having a more healthy base for your emotions, where you can have equal give and take. Seeing the sunlight come in through those gray clouds. And also, some of you, there might be a water sign that's going to be coming towards you in the future if you release this. A fellow water sign. Water on water. 3 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. She could just be someone with a heavy water placement. Someone who embodies that Queen of Cups, King of Cups energy. Anything else on this Six of Pentacles and Queen of Cups? You know what to do. It's the second time that song came up this week. Chariot energy, Cancer. You're definitely being guided away from this situation. I feel like your Emperor, Empress is on the other side of this situation. When you heal and you let this truly go, whether it's you're stuck in it in your mind or you're still physically stuck in it, there's a need for you to move forward. Let's pull one of the cards from the Angel Wisdom deck. What do my Pisces need to know? Transformation. The tower needs to fall. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free of procrastination. Releasing old belief systems. I'll break up with him by Christmas. Like, no. There's still 9 months until then. Like, don't put it off. I feel like this is saying the tower needs to fall. And then those other seeds you planted, you'll be able to focus more on them and get them to growing. You'll be able to make those steps forward with the Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands here in the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there are other things waiting for you. Bottom of the deck. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. Yeah, so there are other things for you to be dealing with, other things for you to be doing. So if there's something that you're having trouble letting go of, reflect on that. You're afraid of the result of like this thing ending. You know, release your worry. That's what we got here, right? Surrender worry. I feel like it is time for the tower to fall. And if it means that you aren't quite the same as the people you're around all the time, that's okay. Surrender to divine timing, okay? And then surrender stress. And like everyone right now probably needs to get into their intuition, maybe do a little bit of meditation and surrender to silence here, okay? And they just keep on coming. Surrender fear of change. And when it comes to comparison, that also controls to surrendering ego. And as we already said, surrendering your desire to control others, right? By trying to control a situation or trying to fix something. And lastly, I'm going to stop here. I thought I was going to stop there. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. And surrender unhealthy relationships. Okay? That was a lot, Pisces. That was a lot. It's a lot to think about, but you can do it, of course. Don't let anyone take advantage of your emotions, by the way. Just because they know you have a big heart doesn't mean they can take advantage of it. Stand in your power. That's your advice. Queen of Wands, whether you're a man or a woman, stand in that power. Take it back. Take control of the situation. And that means taking control of yourself and what it is you want. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Let that tower fall, Pisces. That's your full moon energy reading, okay? And I will see you back next week. with another. Bye.